let's put a finer point on how stupid this is. We haven't seen it yet, but there's a written statement. Durk would have gotten it in Discovery. It's signed by Kayvon Grant. That's how it works. I haven't seen it. It hasn't been confirmed, but when you cooperate, when they had a bunch of evidence on this guy, it was clear that they got him. He's cooked. So he gives a statement and he writes, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this, because that guy paid me to. And the whole internet is like, oh my God, that guy is snitching. Let's throw the internet away, bro. Like, this doesn't work. Let's go back to NBC, Peter Jennings, just tell you nothing. At least it was accurate, or it didn't try to just be completely stupid.
On stand and testify against Durk. But they already, when Vonnie first got picked up by the police, he admitted, like, I rented the car, I booked the flight, the hotel, I got the ski mask, all that. He admitted to all that when he first got picked up. So basically what Durk is just doing is saying, he already admitted to it, let's just put it all on him. That's still snitching, either way. That's still snitching. You snitching on him, snitching on you.
Yeah, you know I'm about to roll up. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull up. Let's live life real once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get.
Alright y'all, we're back. Thanks for being here, all that good stuff. We're gonna review and react to a few clips about this Durk thing. This Durk thing has gotten to be so wild. And what's even more wild is that a lot of these courtrooms are taking heed to what vloggers are saying. Even the interviews from the people in the courtrooms themselves, defending themselves. Yeah. Trap Lord Ross. What I see going on with a lot of this stuff is a lot of people that haven't played street games are commenting or kind of creating the guidelines to what should go on and how it should go on in the streets. And I feel like one of the biggest defectors of this is whack. Yeah. Now, we're talking about a guy that already said he did this and did that. Now, because a person is using that to their defense or in their defense, they're calling him a snitch. If that's the case, the man snitched on himself. And I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't feel like Durk really created the get back for Von, if you catch my drift. I don't think he put it into motion. I don't think Durk cared about Von that much to do that. And enough for me to see was the courtroom footage. That does not look like a person that was spent for another person. Let's be real. But we're going to review and react to a few clips. Let's watch with an open mind. If you're here, hit the comment section right now and say here. I need y'all to do it so we can push these videos out and spread the message. Let's go.
Y'all giving Lil Durk a pass to snitch on his OTF family because they snitching on him? If that's the new rules, I'm just asking. Don't get mad at me. I'm not a street. I don't do crime. I don't do crime with people, so I don't have people to snitch on. So don't get mad at me. Yes, I'm snitching if I'm a civilian person in a crime and somebody else did a crime. I'm snitching, yes, before y'all even say it in the comments. But I just want to make it clear that the man Durk, who labeled 6ix9ine a snitch and everybody else a snitch when he was in Gunna, labeled Gunna a snitch when they was going through their little shit. But he in there saying OTF Vonnie did everything. And people trying to say, oh, his lawyer is saying it, not him. Hello, he's paying the lawyer. The lawyer can only do what you allow them to do. At the end of the day, he works for you. He works for Durk. So, y'all let me know, does Lil Durk get a pass for snitching on his homies?
I'm gonna be real. The only way I could say that is snitching is if they were doing that together, got caught, and a person told, or if Vonnie didn't already take responsibility for what he says he did. We're not talking about why he claims he did it. We're talking about what he wrote down and what he told these people that he himself did. I don't see it. It's snitching. Not whatsoever. But I do gotta stand on the fact that why he told, excuse me, I feel like that was towards Durk. I feel like Durk knew. I feel like when they were in court and Vaughn looked at Durk so crazy and Durk couldn't look at Vaughn, I feel like that was a sign. But I also feel like Vaughn even peer pressuring Durk while they were in Atlanta to do gangster stuff, like spin on people. Don't forget about that, the cop or somebody was in court or on some kind of TV show talking about the arm hanging out the window, the tattoo, the hair, and how they could see it was Durk. Period. Don't forget about Durk getting off from that stuff and putting it on Vaughn. Yeah. Now, is that snitching? That's not for me to say. But let's continue.
Look, I don't want to hear nothing. Durk just blamed everything on Vonnie. Vonnie is the only one that want to slide for Vaughn. Why? Because that's his best friend. He booked the flights. He did this. He did that. Hey, listen. You dealing with some Chicago slime ball ass. I don't care what y'all talking about. Vonnie was never Durk homie. Guess what? All congregated came together and said, this is the only way we're going to get Durk home. The only way we're going to get home is we blame it on this outside. He's not a member. He never was a member. This was Vaughn, homie, best friend since they was kids or whatever. He brought him around. Never one of them owned each other loyalty. All of them fake. So guess what? The slime ball, we're going to get Durk home. Let's put it on the weakest link. Let's put it on the Goofy. The Goofy did that. He did this. They're going to try to say, oh, the lawyer's doing that. If you allow your lawyers to blame something, you is the snitch too. Even if you didn't get on the stand, you agreed to let your lawyer say that. As simple as that. I don't want to hear the world saying, oh, Durk not if Durk told them and then Durk agreed with this.
All right, enough of King Yellow. That boy sound like he about to drool at any moment. Now, what a lot of people ain't saying, and what I give flack to Trap Lord Ross for, is this. There's audio, I think it is, that was played in court of Durk saying, hey, I'm falling back from this. I don't want no parts. Basically, Durk said, let me out the car, though. Yo, Doe, let me out, Doe. That's what he hit. And then I think that's where we get the, I don't want no parts of this. I'm falling back. Don't even book nothing in my name. Yeah. So that's interesting in itself. But what's more interesting, like I said, Trap Lord Ross was not quick to put that part out as he is to put what he thinks and considers to be incriminating stuff out. And keep in mind, I don't have a dog in the fight. Not whatsoever, but real is real. Fair is fair.
Got a very, very crazy update about some stuff that OTF Jam's going to say. And while I'm doing all this, we've got the Free Durk Brigade out here. They're doing a little protest. I'm probably going to go and talk to them at some point soon. But I need to give you guys an update first because apparently a new group chat is being introduced last minute. The defense are livid that this is being introduced. And basically this follows on from Jam apparently getting pressed in a bathroom at a music video shoot for The Block Is Hot. Apparently they're saying that Durk and others followed him into the bathroom and had a conversation with him about, you know, they were saying that he was involved in another murder in another situation and that they was basically, you know, making it hot for OTF. Apparently it's been alleged that, you know, someone might have said to him in that interaction that they should get out of town. And then after all of that, Jam basically said that he texted a group chat that Durk was in saying he's noticed that he's been getting cut out since that day. And obviously we've heard testimony that Jam was apparently saying some stuff like, you know, he was in group chats and they were saying, yeah, blood's about to snitch clear as day. So Jam apparently knew that OTF were turning on him. And they basically, he said that like, hey, ever since that day, I know guys been acting different around me. Apparently Durk replied, look, I get it, but we can't do the Fed's job for them. We got to let them do their jobs.
We're going to end it right there. Where I'm at with it, I feel like cases like these and a lot of other cases also, they only need to be open to certain media outlets because what's going on is things are jaded because these people are already tapped into social media It doesn't help that the people defending themselves rap about what they rap about. They talk about what they talk about in interviews and whatever, what have you. It doesn't help, not at all. But these bloggers, they're speaking from speculation. And then what they're also doing is creating scenarios or their own type spin on a situation. And who knows how that's clouding the next person's judgment when it comes to this situation. I'm not saying that these people watch it. I'm not saying that they don't. But we see and hear what we see and hear. They're using things from the internet in these cases. Point blank, period. No way around it. What do y'all think about this whole situation? Is that man telling or what? And keep in mind, Vonnie already told these people everything. So what's wrong with saying, why y'all asking me? He said everything. Come on. Like the video? I'm out.